Let's talk Google Bard, shall we? But first, a message from our sponsor. The person vacuuming above me that won't stop. It's been 2 hours. What the heck? Now back to our regular scheduled programming. Wait, hold up. Meet Bard. But what is a bard? What is a bard? In Celtic cultures, bard is a professional storyteller, verse maker, music composer, oral historian, and genealogist. That sounds uncomfortable. What kind of stories is Google telling? A guy named Bard sounds like the kind of guy who unironically introduces himself as his gamer tag, or whatever the character is of his player in Dungeons and Dragons or World of Warcraft. Didn't you only go by your gamer tag back when you used to play World of Warcraft? Wasn't that like a whole thing? We don't talk about that. Who's Kester? I am gonna talk about one thing with Google Bard that makes absolutely no sense. So I'm on my Google account, right? I'm on my admin at riseproductive.com account. I press try Bard. You're signed into admin at riseproductive.com. If you're signed into a Google Workspace account, your admin may not have enabled Bard access. So for those of you that don't know, first of all, you weren't able to use this at all when Bard first came out. It made no sense. I mean, talk about a lack of professionalism. Literally, professionals who paid for their software weren't able to use this when this first came out. It didn't make much sense to me, you know? I was just like, excuse me. Hey, sir, I pay, and now I gotta go on a free Gmail account to use this? How does that work? Well, the fact of the matter is, Dimitri, you still don't work. I don't know what you do here. You're using all these AI tools rather than actually working. Are we gonna have to go back to the ChatGPT videos again? The one where I say that it sucks and the fact that you don't work because you're a manager. Do I gotta do that again, Jerry? How many times do I have to teach you?
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
From what it looks like, you and your millennial generation, Gen Z, just always try to get out of work. It's atrocious. You're gonna go and type into, the magic Google Bard box to get the answers to the question instead of actually doing the work. Starting to really think you have no skill set. I'm starting to think you have no better comebacks. But seriously though, why was it that the free side got to use Google Bard first before the paid side? I pay money for my Google account and I gotta do a whole thing in order to get access. Also, can we talk about the fact that you have to be 18 or older to access Bard? What, do you not care about the children? Is this it? Huh? Think about the children that you could help cheat on their homework. Come on, ChatGPT. It's already doing it. Come on, just feed it. Feed it. Just keep riding that engine of these kids not actually doing homework and using generative AI to solve all their problems. I mean, just look at it. You must be 18 or over 18. Wait a second. You must be over 18. I'm having a mental breakdown right now. Are you telling me that if I was a legal adult in the United States, I wouldn't be allowed? Because the verbiage here, you have to be over 18. What, 18 isn't good enough for you? They gotta be a super adult? They can't even just be a baseline adult? There's like tiers to adulthood now from like a legal standpoint. Who in Google Legal was like, yeah, 18, I know it's like legally adult in the United States, but yeah, can we just do it, can we make it one more, you know? It's not even like with the whole arbitrary 21 thing for alcohol too. It probably means literally 18. I just don't understand why it's typed out like that. That's uncomfortable. Yeah, you know, even I agree on this one. Whoa, Jerry. Are we agreeing right now? Yeah, I mean, for me, I always think about it like this. Why would anyone need to be 18 years old at all to even, for example, like hold down like a corporate job? I just don't think it makes any sense. How old do you think someone should be before they can work, Jerry? Well, as young as possible to get work out of them. You know, like honestly, like 8, 9, 10, there's some pretty smart 10-year-olds out there. Put them behind a desk, get them to work. They'll probably actually want to work, unlike you. You know, sometimes, Jerry, I'm starting to think that you're Dimitri's small outlet for social commentary. Maybe I am. Maybe this is commentary on how corporate America tries to get the most out of people for the least amount of money. And you're counteracting that as the main character of this little weird series. Did we just break the fourth wall? But seriously though, I seriously gotta go into my admin account to enable this. It can just be auto-enabled. And yeah, I just made a whole video about how that kind of annoyed me. I made more videos on how to actually improve your productivity. Even more right here.